These are 20 times Steph Curry embarrassed his opponents.
Knocked it down with the right hand. Curry for three. Bang! I don't think I've ever seen that.
Steph Curry is the greatest shooter in the history of basketball.
And for number 20, we have to start with the time Steph Curry broke an NBA record.
Alec Burks guarding it from the start. Wiggins again. Here's Curry for the record. It's good! There it is! The all-time three-point king in the NBA!
We're used to Steph hitting every three he takes, but what we aren't used to is number 19, because Steph decided to destroy the entire Clippers team by himself.
Fires a three! Oh, he puts it in! What a spectacular move! And it's the largest lead of the game! That could be the greatest move I've ever seen.
And he ain't lying. That move may be the greatest ever, but he one-upped himself against the Clippers again just 1 month later when he almost ended Chris Paul's career.
Curry inline shakes Paul out of his boots and hits a fallaway jump shot.
And the bench is loving it. Coming at Chris Paul, takes it out, goes down. Curry knocks down the jump shot. This is something special.
This one crossover gave us some of the best memes of all time. But at number 17, Steph Curry pulled off something no one has ever seen before. It was January 5th, 2019. Warriors vs Kings. The score was 117 to 119. And when Steph Curry got the ball, he did the unthinkable. He did his defender so dirty that he broke his ankles without even dribbling. That's crazy, but Curry must have something against the Kings, because for number 16, when they matched up in the playoffs, he had one of the most disrespectful celebrations of all time. The Sacramento Kings were surprisingly one of the best teams in the NBA, and they had a tradition of lighting the beam after every win. But unfortunately for the Kings, they ran into Steph Curry, and he had to completely shut the beam down after dropping 50 points on them in Game 7.
Teams in the NBA during the regular season will have the biggest road win of the playoffs, as Curry lays it up and in. A 50-point Game 7 for Steph Curry.
Breaking ankles, lighting the beam, Steph Curry isn't giving the poor Kings a chance. But at number 15, he didn't give his defender a chance either.
It's the continuity that they have here, and the right looking out. Curry shaking, jamming.
I tell you what, this makes me want to say, God, damn it.
Now, we know Steph can break any defender's ankles, but at number 14, the greatest shooter of all time is known more for having Curry range.
They do have a timeout. Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 0.6 of a second remaining. From half court, it's gone!
Curry, Wallace is on him, got by Rivers, good if it goes!
And they still couldn't stop it.
But at number 13, he took Curry range to a whole nother level. It was Game 6 of the 2015 playoffs, Warriors vs Grizzlies, and Curry wanted to leave his mark at the end of the third quarter by hitting the longest shot in his NBA career.
Shot. Green weaving, trying to get the shot up. No call that way. Curry flips it the other way. And he got it! Curry the three!
62 feet, he basically shot a free throw from the other end of the floor. And that's not even the craziest thing Steph has done, because for number 12, during practice, he hit 5 full court shots in a row. Talk about unlimited range, that has to be some kind of record. But for number 11, Steph Curry made his return to his hometown for the All-Star game, and all the fans remembered all the time they faced off in the finals, and made sure to let him know.
An 8-time All-Star from the Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry!
And Steph knew at that moment, he wasn't letting anyone disrespect it.
You call it a blessing. I had a few flashback nightmares. James, look at this. Fast Steph. Somebody has this.
Steph finished with 50 points, and the NBA record for threes made was 16, shattering the previous record of 9, and got the All-Star Game MVP. But for number 10, we have to go back to the time Steph Curry almost killed someone. Man, no one's safe. Poor guy broke his glasses. But ball boys aren't the only people who aren't safe, because at number 9, Steph Curry put Julius Randle in a spin cycle.
Give them credit. They got guys that are willing to take it and make it. Oh, now you see him, now you don't. Watch this. He fakes like he's going back to the middle. Fake spin move. Oh, snapped his ankle bones.
And that ankle breaker isn't the only thing that's wild, because at number 8, we have Steph Curry's first game-winning buzzer beater.
Porter Jr., the trigger man. He got Curry. He checked it. Steph for the win. Yes, sir! The closer. Check the clutch. Monster Steph. Ton of separation. Let's go home.
Man, who said Steph isn't clutch? But number 7 is the clutchest shot in Steph's career.
Aminu on Curry, behind the back. Three-point is up. Oh! Stephen Curry!
Golden State ends Portland season. They win it 125 to 121.
He shot that 3 right in his face. This man Steph is just different. But when Steph was really different was during the 2021 NBA Finals. Because when the Warriors lost in 2019, everyone thought the dynasty was over. Klay tore his ACL, and the next season, KD left for the Nets, and Steph only played in 5 games because of a broken hand. The Warriors became one of the worst teams in the NBA, with D'Angelo Russell leading them. It looked like their dynasty was over.
I hate to say this right now, but to be honest with you, I don't see the Golden State Warriors bringing home another championship.
You and Dominique Foxworth are going to sit on First Take and say that Steph Curry will not be in the conversation for a championship in the next 4 years.
And Green pushing. 6 assists for Green. Curry along 3. That's good! Steph Curry from way downtown. Some Curry chaos here on the 3rd.
How about Steph Curry? It's White in the air. Fly by.
Curry to Peyton. 3-pointers, right side is good. The Warriors are NBA champions again.
That'll teach you to never trash talk Steph again. But at number 5, some fans still haven't learned.
Otto was just injured there. Look at that kind of effort, Steph. 3.
This man really pointed at the fan before it went in. But he wasn't the only fan Steph had to embarrass, because for number 4, Steph went on tour all over Asia in 2017. And Curry was letting everyone know why he's in the NBA. He hits half-court shots like it's a layup. Now, we have to go back to the 2022 Western Conference Finals, because for number 3, after Steph hit back-to-back threes, he pulled out his own dance moves.
Puts on the brakes and puts up a 3.
They really let Steph dance right in front of them. I just don't know which move is better. But for number 2, Steph does a lot more than just dance, because he's also the king of trick shots.
Which and obscene gestures are subject to ejection and arrest, with penalties that may include fines and/or jail time. Please report any of these violations.
That might be the craziest shot I've ever seen. For number 1, Steph and the Warriors were down 5 points with 17.4 seconds left, and Steph hit a 3 to tie. And after the Pelicans made a free throw, Steph had 9.6 seconds to make some magic happen.
Offensive rebound, Curry again. And that's a great offensive rebound by Maurice Spates. Nothing wrong with this one by Stephen Curry.
How are you supposed to stop him? He got tackled and still made it. Steph is just ridiculous. But what's even crazier is NBA players that came from nothing. Check it out right now.